sure I hear the name. Y'all, I have even more examples again that are sickening. I mean, you know how you get deliveries done? I still feel like it was very much so on purpose. My partner for life, oh, it was a mistake. You know how people deliver flowers to the wrong address, or it's, the Victoria's Secret and places like that, and things are coming. I'm like, no, 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 no. This is very much so on purpose. And it was everything to like kind of just like really play with my mind. But again, you have to keep in mind, I'm generally a very strong person, very strong-willed, strong person, not really allowing anyone or anything to kind of penetrate my mind and twist around in my mind. So again, I can't speak for anyone else out there, but I'm just gonna tell you about me. I was like, hey, I know you want to have your fun. You're going out here. Again, I had already been to higher institutions of learning, so not just the maturity side of it, but I had pretty much, I mean, I had entire like studies of like the plight of men, for example. And I'm not going to use, any racial indications in here, but I had different just understandings. And I always wanted to be that one lifting up. Most people who knew me back in the day or anything like that before I took a part of a marriage union was just always lift up, inspire, continue to build up. I have even a saying like you can't go, it's like you can't get any lower. You can't go down from here. You can only go up. Like you go up from here. Okay, so I'm all over the place in this, I know, but I'm not really all over the place. It's just, let me get some more part of the triangulation. Cutting it clear, concise. Kept on mentioning this name to me. It got to the point where I was in a boldness myself, and I was like, oh, you're so bold. Send that photo to my family. And, sometimes you say something. Yes, y'all, I'm laughing because the nerve, the audacity, everything else involved. It's like, why would I even give this person any kind of ammunition, y'all? I did not know what I was doing. I'm telling you right now. I did not know what I was doing. I thought that I was kind of just like fighting back in a warrior sense without, upsetting the both of us. I didn't want to upset him and I didn't want to upset me. So I'm like, oh, okay, you're so bold. Just send that photo. And they actually did it. And they actually went and put it all out in the social world. And I was just like, this is so interesting to me. Like, you're married to me. You're going to put this out there. Like, this is really interesting to me. To the level of stupidity of that. I mean, it's like whatever we're experiencing or we're going through or we want to. So yeah, it gets further. This, another disgusting moment. This clown had learned the cycles of this person. You hear me correctly. Again, some of y'all have experienced this. You know what it's like, and you're disgusted yourself. And then some of y'all are like, what? Trust me, what in the world? What? Is this for real? That's not it. Stories about me, confusing the stories about me because there's so many other different people that this person is constantly like involving and enveloping themselves with, and they got to be a part of everybody's like what's happening in their story, their life, and I'm like, you're just too much. A marriage, you're supposed to know what's going on with your partner. You feel their hurts when they're hurt, and you feel their, if you guys are down, you're down together, and you're just trying to lift up. So yeah, kept on mentioning this name to me, and then I saw, again, it's not like I didn't see it. I saw books on spells, and I saw things that was being placed on me in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus, just thinking back to it, I saw the different plans of their triangulation. I saw defecation. This other it allowed defecation on themselves, and I'm not even gonna try to compete with that. Like, for any of y'all out there thinking like, oh, I'm like, I wasn't trying to compete. I never was trying to be in a competition to begin with. I'm with my partner for life, so I don't have to think about what someone else is gonna be doing with my partner and what level they're taking it to. I don't have to think about that. So I thought, when all of this had so much to do with me, this other it that they began to deal with, things kind of actually became a bit in danger for me. And I won't even say a bit. I mean, I probably should have turned some of this stuff in, because it got really dangerous. I remember seeing some things about, wanting certain harms and stuff to happen to me. And I'm trying to remember that one. Y'all remember that, like, Joey Buttafuoco? Some of y'all don't have no clue about that. But yeah, just different Lifetime movies and stuff, things that happen. I keep laughing, but no, this is actually quite serious. Even as I'm videoing this to kind of help someone else out there, as I tell this, witchcraft in the highest form, like the priest of the highest. I don't have all the knowledge on that. I'm not going to pretend like I do. And those of you out there that do, okay. But I'm just telling you about how something that I wasn't, I was with my partner for life, and I end up in a triangulated, stealing my energy, trying to steal my peace. I can't deny that. It was there was even things I saw, like, with my children and stuff, that I'm like, hold on, what's going on? Like, this is different. My energy is a big one. My energy, it's like they would say the name and all that stuff to me to try to bother me. And when I let them know, like, oh, it wasn't bothering me, it was like they would do other things it was like they were trying so hard to get a rise out of me. And I'm a person who I would just deal with the source, but this is a different type of source I'm dealing with. So it's not the person that I'm dealing with. I'm thinking, okay, we're so close. I can just talk to them, let them know, what I'm thinking about all of this. And I was dealing with something completely different. I mean, the level of aggression, anger for the care of this other it. I was like, well, how do they mean so much to you? Like, this is interesting to me, because remember me finding out this person's dealing with all kinds of different persons, both and all kinds of. So I'm like, wow, this is different. It's just, and I'm not really one to kind of like not bow out and things like that as well. It's not that I'm not strong. It's just I've never really been one to chase. It's like, if this is what you want, that's what you